Hello, everyone. I know you have been observing how strange, different, queer our English language is. Surely, with this poem we are going to read, you would observe how different, really, English language. Alright, we have here a poem entitled Our Queer Language. As I read the poem, maybe you can spend a moment with me and observe words which almost seem to have same spelling but will not be pronounced almost the same. Let's see. Our queer language. With the English tongue we speak, why is break not rhymed with freak? Will you tell me why it's true we say so, but likewise few? And the maker of a verse cannot cap his horse with worse. Beard sounds not the same as herd. Chord is different from word. Cow is cow, but low is low. Shoe is never rhymed with foe. Think of hose and dose and lose, doll and roll, and home and some. And since pay is rhymed with say, why not paid and said? I pray, we have blood and food and good. Mold is not pronounced as could. Wherefore, done but gone and loan? Is there any reason known? And in short, it seems to me, sounds and letters disagree. Now, let's go back to some of the words that we have encountered which prove that, indeed, English language is strange, queer. Let's start with the word break. If you see such kind of spelling and you change a part of the spelling, you might be reading this word as break, just like the word break. Unfortunately, it wouldn't be read that way. Instead, you would be reading it as break. Does that sound interesting again? Let's have another one. One of the words that we have read is the word sew, which sometimes is pronounced as sew, sewing machine, but actually it's not. It's sew. Okay, now if we're going to change a part of the letters, you might say foe. Unfortunately, it's not. So, the other word will not be read as foe. Instead, it is read as few. Another thing. We have another word, beard. Again, it's beard. If I would have this word, I might just simply say heard. Unfortunately, again, it's not. We have heard. Again, these words just prove that indeed our language is really different. One of the lessons that we can learn from this is that not all the time you have to memorize the pattern. Indeed, there is just really a need for us to expose ourselves with reading, listening, viewing of some of the words that are used or with conversations, with movies, with books. The key word here is exposure, aside of course from learning the rules. Okay, let's use some other words which are used in the text. We have those, and we have the next word. How will it be pronounced? Okay, you are correct. It is pronounced as lose. Again, they are not almost pronounced the same. Those Lose. Those. Lose. Have you observed the difference? That's correct. The first sound is S sound, while the other sound has the Z sound. Let's have another one. We have home. Will the other word be pronounced as some? Oh, it is not. Rather, it is pronounced as correct, some, which of course many of us are familiar. Then we have done. Will it be pronounced lawn? No, it's loan. Lastly, we have the word shoe. Will it be pronounced as foo? Oh, it's not. Rather, it's pronounced as foe. Again, these words are just a manifestation or are just manifestations how, just like going back to our title, are how queer English language is. Again, these words are reminders for every one of us who are eager to learn the English language to spend some moments to expose ourselves in reading, writing even, speaking, listening, and watching or viewing of texts or outputs which are in English if we really want to be exposed or to learn more our English language.
Right, so that's it for today. I hope we are reminded of one of the things that I gave before, which is exposure to the language if we really want to learn it. We have observed how queer indeed our language is, right? So we really have to devote time in learning this so-called language. But of course, at the end of the day, we always have to be reminded, just like what I shared before, we have our Philippine English, okay, but there is the so-called critical English sounds. So we really have to learn those words or those sounds, of course. Okay, so don't be discouraged, rather let's be challenged in learning more this language. Okay, thank you.